Adu Musk is now live. Streaming just chatting, adds adventures. Thanks for tuning in, hope you enjoy. To stay up to date with the latest news and information, join us on the Discord at Video Game Film Frames. Add everyone, new video is out. Add everyone, Adu Musk is live.
was that sent? Oh, that was hours ago. Shit. Oh fuck. What up?
What up? Hello.
What up?
Oh,
Fucking mic was
shit.
muted for the first one.
You're good.
Yo, what's the name of the server again? Likens
Ah, he changed it again.
again?
Yeah, it's enough survivors to go around.
Okay. Cause I went back, I was like, I forgot what the fuck it was. I know I was in there earlier when he was talking about it, but I forgot. And I
Yeah.
was looking up fucking horseman and cake and all kind of shit. What the fuck? Where'd it go?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, changing the name made it to where you gotta refavorite it, huh? Sucks.
Really? It was still my favorites.
Wasn't in mine. I don't know why. I didn't check it out. I do got a bunch that's
Interesting.
dropped off. It's nothing but fucking numbers, and I don't know who or what they are anymore. Mm. I was thinking about putting that statue in right quick. I'm half fucking tired, but I did want to fuck with some of it tonight. I kind of want to see what that statue looks like live. Cause
You
like
should
I
have seen me
know,
the other day when I got on and I didn't see the prison. I was like, excuse me?
uh, okay, yeah, I'm standing about in the right spot. Nobody else on? No, nobody's on. Cool. I ain't gotta warn nobody. I'm gonna pop this motherfucker in here.
There you go. Fuck it.
Ain't nobody on but me. I ain't gotta worry about warning nobody before you start.
Right?
This my audio might get choppy for a sec.
You're good.
All right, cat. I love you, kitten, but you gotta sleep somewhere else, man. You putting me to sleep too, bro. Yeah. Yeah, not only the other day, I started tinkering with your base too, and I was playing with those fucking trees. How about I figured out a way to, and I ain't seen nobody else do it yet, pull those converted files into the editor and manipulate them inside of there. I got to bullshitting with this other dude. Uh, Apparently he makes servers on PC and shit. In this little private group I've got, about 6 different content creators in there, and we started sharing info and shit. Bro just dropped a shitload of files on me of prefab stuff that I could tear up and use and re-put together in other places, man. All the bushes, trees, and all of that shit. Like every variation of stuff that can be converted, he's got one of sent it to me. So that I could just use it in the fucking editor. I don't have to go through the whole conversion process. I can just pull it straight into the
Oh,
editor and
yeah.
do whatever the fuck I want with it. I'm gonna make some bullshit.
every time I've been to a concert, I have never been where you are right now. I have no idea what it's like. Is it cool? It's cool? Okay, let me start it. What's your name? Here we go. We love you. What? My name is Sean Ridge. I own Tortuga Trading Incorporated, and I specialize in arms and armor. This thing is a gun. Press there. That's the trigger. That falls down, hits the hammer. The bullet flies out this way. You ever seen one? I've never seen this. What is the practical application? That's what's going through my head. I don't see one myself. You have this all built in like this in a tiny little desk. Nobody's gonna buy this for their children. I have been.
Goodbye, Kenny.
Alrighty. People are here. 16. Restart. Yeah, I need to know what this thing's gonna do. I've seen it in the editor and shit, and it looks dope as fuck, but I need to know if it actually, like, it's actually okay. You know, if it gets laggy or fucking whatever.
Mhm.
So I need to test the little hidden shit that I put behind it. I forgot what the fuck I put in there, but I know there's stuff. Ugh. Oh yeah, what up to today?
Oh shit, nothing really. Just fucking chilling, honestly. I had today off. I have to go back to work tomorrow.
I haven't done shit in a week. I didn't realize it until I went to my Twitch thing this morning, and I noticed I only
Yeah.
had one video left before it was gonna, because like Twitch cycles out every 7 days, 6 days, whatever. It only archives for
Yeah.
that long, and that shit said 1 day left on my last video on there, and I was like, God damn, it's been a fucking week already. The time lapse shit ain't no joke. Feel like it's only been a couple of days, like a week. All right, come on, back up to it, back up. Cool. Okay, let's see what this shit looks like. I think I'm standing far enough away. Oh, standing on the wrong side of the ship. It's like, where the fuck is it? Behind it. Where'd you log out at when you was playing earlier?
I'll be at Northwest when I log back in. Yeah, we took off on foot or whatever. Because I was telling Apex, I was like, I don't know if it's something you can fix, but like all of the loot at the airfield is like damn near floating in the air.
What?
Yeah, like it's floating in the air.
It's
And
fucking
then
weird.
like I don't know if maybe it's the files, but like the airfield is very sparse.
Huh. That's wild. Okay, that's pretty dope. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I put fireworks and shit behind me and crossbows. Whoa. Oh, it ruined the gun. Okay. Okay. Come on. Just want an arrow to stick, damn it. There it goes. Whoa. There's a warning written on the bottom of the tank. That's pretty good, I guess. Ant money. Why did this? Aw, no. Bodies are a little high on that side. It makes it look weird. Oh, I see why. I missed love. That's fine. So, on that fucking statue with that lady, I took duct tape and I set it behind her nipples, right? So it looks like she's got duct tape on her nipples. And I wound up setting it on top of the tank and just climbed up on top of the tank. You can reach up and grab the duct tape and take it off the nipple.
Fuck, I'm fucking dead.
Alright. Yeah, I'll get to building on this shit. I got another base to, or another trade to work on for another guy tomorrow. He wants the fucking airfield in Livonia. Shouldn't take me very long. Easy $100. But I want to take it with this too. I want to take all the best shit from your base, the one that the shit was that Lycan was talking about, and the ideas that I've already started to slap together.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think what I'm gonna do, because I've been trying to figure out how to like do some extra shit with the NPCs, like the ones you got,
Mhm.
and I'm thinking about duplicating that file, stripping everything off in the editor, and if I do, that'll leave
Uh.
nothing but the NPC standing there. And then I can dig into that file manually with Note++ and figure out exactly what it is and figure out how to program that fucking thing. Then,
Fair enough.
for all intents and purposes, I should be able to pick that thing up and move it anywhere.
Right.
All I need is the cords. I gotta set a GPS thing out somewhere too, because I found out recently that having a GPS thing and just writing down the cords off the machine makes it a whole lot easier to place and do shit in the editor.
Mm.
Come on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love you. Good night, Squirt. Go, go hug mommy before you hug the dog. I bet mommy don't want to smell like dog. My dog fucking stinks, bro. I love her to death, but god damn, dude. I crawled in her. I got like a little desk that's next to me. It's actually her kennel for like if we leave and shit. She'll rip the fucking door off on me. I swear to God. Yeah. Just tell mama good night. Um, but like I went to clean that motherfucker out the other day, dude. And it wasn't until I started moving her blankets and her beds and shit. I was like, oh my God. This motherfucker needs to start taking like 3 showers a day, dude. Like, god damn. How far did you wind up getting in Austin?
How far did I what?
Wind up getting in Odyssey.
Oh, I'm in Atlantis.
All right.
I just took a break because I'm like, damn, if I keep playing this, I'm going to like beat this game.
All right.
It's funny to me, when I first started Apex Venom, he was like, I was like level 20, and like he was his current level, and then like he like took a break for a few days or whatever, and came back, and he's like, oh, what level are you? And I was like, oh, I'm below level blah blah blah, and he's like, bro, you're like a level. He's like, when I started, you were 20, now you're level higher than me. What the fuck?
Mm.
I'm like, bro, I've only beaten the game like this will be my 6th playthrough, like.
Well,
Like, I know how to grind the level up now.
mhm.
Honestly, just discovering locations and doing little side quests levels you up. And then if you fight people who are, like, higher skill level than you, you'll get,
Bonus XP
or
and
a
shit
higher
for it.
level, yeah, you'll get bonus XP.
We'll do that all the time. I got a nasty habit of picking on the mercenaries.
Yeah, fucking fighting except for the ones that are like, like, if they're like,
If it's
if
like
they're a
10 levels ahead of
skull,
me, yeah, they can hang out.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, just let them, I just leave them be. But if
you
they're like, maybe like,
know.
like even 7 levels above me, I'll try it.
I've done it, but man, it is some old bullshit. Trying to dodge like every fucking move because they can one hit you, and then wearing them down using as many tricks as you can, and then finding a spot to run away and hide for a second and get your fucking health back before they get theirs back and run it back. And yeah, it's a whole bunch of extra shit. I did it one day. It took me like 45 minutes, and I was like, yeah, fuck that fight. I just need more trouble. I've been digging, finding all these glitches. I couldn't believe there were so many fucking glitches in this thing. That like, who is it? Mixes Ubisoft. Yeah, Ubisoft was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, leave it in there. They can make their own glitches. Ah, fuck them, let them have it. Not like you got multiplayer or anything else, yo. Let them do it. All those fucking god tier weapons do like, 120,000 damage or some fucking shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Did you feed him? No? Okay, you can feed him if you want. Thurm is just fat and he's been hoarding all the food. I always thought that Garfield stuff was bullshit. Ain't no way a kick really get like that. Yeah, I fucking own one.
Waste of a mercenary, but I needed the pay. Best stay out of sight. Wait a minute. Yeah! Yeah! You won't survive this. I found you!
Is there someone else on the server with you, Adam?
Huh?
Is there someone else on the server with you?
I'm not there anymore. I fucked around with that statue for a second, then I popped over to Odyssey. There
Oh, okay.
was. There was one doing
The
it.
only reason I asked is because I saw somebody named Ant Money 26 placed a
That's,
tent, a
yeah,
medium tent.
yeah, that was the one dude I saw in there. I don't know where he was at though.
Hold on. Near Blista. That's where it says you placed a tent.
Come on.
Your plan seemed to work. The mongers. I'm with you.
Not gonna lie, I prefer the Nuff survivors to go around to the Nuff cake and the horseman.
Right, right. That was pretty dope. When he said it, I was like, yeah, that's way fucking better. God damn, how did this fucking happen?
What
I'm
happened?
fighting a whole fucking village for some reason, man. I killed 3 fucking mercenaries, one thing, and all of a sudden the whole
Bro.
goddamn village is piling out
Bro,
on me.
I
Every
fucking
time I knock
hate that
down 2,
shit.
4 more pop up. What the fuck?
Yeah, you be like, you get in one fight, you gotta fight the whole town. Like, I hate that
Right?
shit.
What is up, man? Like, God damn it. Oh, I see what it was. I had 5 fucking mercenary thingies.
Damn.
Everybody hated me. What happened? He's murdering everything. Steal shit in front of people, I don't care. Be like, I saw that. Yeah, fuck yourself. Mm.
Damn.
Man, sucks that Halloween candy didn't go as far as I thought I wanted it to. We'll pull that shit up quick. My wife dropped like 50% on fucking parent taxes and shit a couple of years ago. They're like, why are you taking our candy? I was like, it's fucking taxes, man. Taxes? I said, yeah, man, I gotta walk around the fucking neighborhood and shit with you. Yeah, I'm getting something out of it. Halloween is both awesome and terrifying as a parent. You know what I'm saying? It's fun because they get to do shit, but at the same time, the world is fucked up. And I swear to God, like
Yeah.
all night long, I'm ready to murder a motherfucker. Like I'm straight ready to stab a motherfucker in the neck, operating under the assumption that everybody's a fucking pedo. I'm like, nope, touch my kids, I'll slit your fucking throat. I said that one night too. Me and my wife was out a couple years ago. We ran into one of her exes. Used to be an old buddy of mine, but he was standing a couple of feet from her. She didn't know it. And I saw him in the crowd, and she walks by and she freaks out. She's like, "How the fuck didn't you tell me I was standing right next to him?" I was like, "Cause he ain't gonna do nothing." She just looked at me like, "What?" And then I swear to God, he was within earshot of me, and I was like, "Yeah, that motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing unless he wants to die tonight." And I just started laughing. This motherfucker picked his kid up, put his kid on his shoulder and shit. Like, bitch ass motherfucker. You gonna hide behind your baby. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
I ain't dare tell you. Hmm. Yep. I'm gonna sit here at this deep, decolonized screen for a second and think about my life choices. What?
Dito tutto! You wanted the fucking show?
I wanted you to see the face of every person you've wronged.
I'll cover their faces with that
Sadly,
precious
I
blood
must
of
bid you
yours.
a good night.
I should
Yeah,
have
later
done
tomorrow.
Right.
Yo, been there for like an hour. That was the first thing I heard dude say.
Yeah,
Must be ready.
he's in. He asked me earlier. He's like, "Are you still here?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm still here."
Dude's a hell of a conversationalist, bro.
You'll
It's like, you
never
want to hang out?
understand
Spend
the
3 hours talking about
people.
nothing.
Oh, you bet your
Thanks.
pretty
Thanks.
face I will.
To the point where I literally was like, "All right, I'm done gaming. Trying to unwind for the night because I have to go to bed soon because I have to work tomorrow."
Same. Well,
Morning, and I started watching a movie. I started watching Moana
the fuck is
because
that?
I
Oh,
liked the songs in it. Moana?
never heard of it. Nothing I can recall
What?
anyway. Is it a Disney thing? Sounds like a Disney.
Yeah, it's a Disney
That's why I don't know what it
movie.
is. That's why I don't know what it is.
That's a Disney movie. My kids love Moana. I like Moana too, but I like Moana for the songs.
I like
Um,
Stitch.
I like Lilo and Stitch too. My kids like it too.
Shit.
I have Disney. I have Disney Plus, so like
I
I'm
dropped all of
watching
my
it right now.
services. I dropped fucking Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, all of that shit. I got this homie that's it's got this shit called Plex, right? And he
Hmm.
downloads his own library, so he gets me fucking everything for free, like everything.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
fair enough.
I still got a couple of things. Like, I like Paramount. I don't know why. Is it Frasier tried to come back? You ain't seen Frasier in 20 fucking years, then they're like new episodes, and I'm
Right?
like, fuck out of here. What are you doing? Like the whole cast of Cheers is dead except for Frasier. Like leave those people and Woody Harrelson. Leave those people alone. Let that shit die.
I can't believe with the whole thing with Matthew Perry. That was crazy to me.
Matthew Perry.
I didn't think Matthew Perry was that old, but
Matthew Perry.
and the internet was fucking ruthless. Talk about Chandler from Friends.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, back in the day they tore him up. Yeah. And yeah, when he died, they fucked him up too. Yeah.
Bro,
That dude went
like
through
I
some
couldn't
shit.
believe it, bro. They were so fucking brutal about it.
Hmm.
Bro literally like passed away and like it was like the next like the day of and like or the next day and like there was already fucking there were
Memes
like I saw
everywhere.
memes of like oh the future was foretold and it was like a picture from him being in like the opening credits of Friends where he's in the fountain and he's like spitting water out of his mouth while they like still framed it and they fucking took that picture and they're like oh the future was foretold. I'm like damn that's super fucked up.
That's right. Didn't he like died in his
He
fucking
had
hot tub or some
a heart
shit.
attack. Yeah, he had
Yeah,
a heart attack in
yeah.
his hot tub. Hmm. Hmm.
He at least fucking aged well. Look, what was her name? Courtney Cox. Holy shit, bro. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, no, she
She looks like
didn't.
she
She
took
didn't
off the
age well
fucking
at
Wicked Witch of
all.
the West or something, man. She ain't.
Yeah,
She did
Jennifer
something wrong.
Aniston aged okay, but I think that Jennifer Aniston's had a lot of plastic surgery,
Yeah.
honestly.
Remember that shit? Fucking Brad Pitt was dating her back when he started dating Angelina Jolie. Spent like, what, 15, 20 years married to Angelina, and then fucking now they're getting a divorce or got a divorce. I
Mm,
don't know.
right?
I heard a bunch of shit about Tom Cruise came out recently. I heard a bunch of leaked shit from that Scientology come out, and some of the shit had him in it. And they were like going on about him indoctrinating people into that fucking shit. But how could you not know that's a fucking cult, yo? It's a fucking cult. They're like, I want you to hold these two sticks and then tell me how you feel about it. And I'm gonna read your emotional spectrum. And I'm like, fuck out of here with this Mr. Gadget shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the hell you do, Phil? Man, I stood in a room and sat in this fucking weird chair and held on with some popsicle sticks and like, you gotta be half a fucking idiot to follow that shit anyway. I mean, you gonna tell me that the dude that wrote the most fiction in history ever just all of a sudden was like, no, this one's real. Yeah, no, this one's real. I know it sounds like a bunch of crazy people shit, but I swear to God, it's real. Aliens are gonna come down. We're going to the next life. We're gonna turn all your brainwaves into fucking a digital signal and shit. I gotta hear what's wrong with y'all. They did everything but put on the blue sneakers and drink the fucking Kool-Aid, yo. What's her name? That chick from King of Queens or Queen of Kings or whatever the fuck it was, that show. She came out was talking all kinds of shit about exposing Scientology and shit.
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
I don't remember. I know the show, but I can't remember who's on the cast besides Kevin James.
Yeah,
You,
just the dude that
you
was his
knew my mother?
chick that was his wife.
She was big fucking trouble, but I'll pay her back. When I'm done
Can't
with
remember her
you,
name either.
I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head. Not get the fuck off my streets. You're going to fight me? You're fucking crazy!
Yeah, man. Damn it, Bob. Lost that fight again. Shit.
Just blew my lungs out. I got this new fucking like beaker bong, but it's like fucking huge, big ass stem. At least a gram, if not a 2 gram bowl piece.
Alright.
But yeah, fucking bitch blows my fucking lungs out damn near every time.
Mm.
I
If
mean, I'm
you
not
hit
mad
it and
about
it
it,
don't
but
hit your back, right? Right? Yeah, if you hit it and it don't hit your back, you didn't hit it hard enough.
that's my problem. Is like I always milk the bong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Try to kick it like aqualungs.
so I like be mute myself really fast to fucking die.
Man, I saw my buddy not too long ago. He got married. And when I was up there at his place, he had this fucking bong that it went through 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6 fucking different chambers, and each one like purified the smoke. So like how a regular bong water will clear out the bullshit from it, you just get smoke, all that extra shit that comes through, This thing had 6
Yeah.
fucking independent things it all went through to collect all of that bullshit. And then it still had the fucking ice caps at the top so you could drop fucking ice in it, make that motherfucker cool. He was like, bro, you put vodka and ice cubes in this motherfucker? He's like, you have never hit something so hard, so smooth. Fuck. Yeah. My system's overheating. I can't open that cabinet door right now. Got a whole bunch of bullshit in the way. Still got that same trader.
Yeah, ads in it.
Yeah.
It is indeed still there.
Oh, I need to look up a list of the items later to see what the new shit was. I ain't fucked with nothing since the update come out. Anytime an update comes out, dude, I kind of do the opposite of everybody else. Everybody else will rush to go see it. Like, I hang back and I wait for the hot patches to come through, and then I go check it out. It's like, I want to see it like whole,
Right.
not all busted up.
Fair enough.
It's a coding fucking nightmare between everything not wanting to fucking work right, dabs, editor, and fucking all that other bullshit not wanting to work right together. It's easy to just kick back and fucking wait. But because I didn't do that, I don't even know what the fucking new items were. There's some handsome shit. I wonder what else.
Hmm.
New gun or something. I heard rumor of new gun. I don't know what it was.
Are you talking about on Daisy?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the last
Yeah, they
update
got the
shit.
DMR.
Oh,
It's it's kind of like a marksman, I would say, but I think you can go semi-auto with it.
mm-hmm.
You can put a 6 by on it. I actually went and got one for Rufus. Well, Lycan has one spawning in his base, I should say. If you want to fuck with that file and tweak one in there so that like we have access to it, it's totally up to you. Or that way you can see what it's like. It takes
I
308. I can tell you that much.
might tweak the whole thing. Might just take a look at it and see what it would take to update the whole fucking thing. Like,
Yeah, I
I
would
want to
say,
keep it as similar as I
cause
can, but kind of like add a little more to it. Missing.
The only thing that I can say that definitely needs is like, so I don't know if when Sarah Kai did it, I'd asked her so many times, like, hey, put the furniture in with the gun. And
Oh
then
yeah.
like I was like, oh, maybe she doesn't know what the furniture is. And then I was like, hey, can you put the attachments in with the guns? And like she never did it, so I just didn't know if she didn't know how to do it or.
Well,
Cause
it
like if
depends.
you walk up to
Like
the
you can do
M4 and
it.
all them,
Yeah.
they have like no attachments.
Yeah. Well, there. I hear there's a way to make them spawn on, but from what I understand, it's only available on PC. Now, what other servers do to make it look like they're spawning in with them is they'll place those things independently or separately or whatever, but where they place them looks like they're attached to the gun. So like
Right,
that's the way I usually do it. I haven't found this thing,
right.
man. I was tinkering around one day and I found a way to kind of it adds more parts to Trader, but it also makes it smoother and easier because you know how when items are packed too closely together, right? You pick up all that shit at the same time. But
Right.
they have those little window covers or whatever that you can open and close. And what I did was I took some
Hmm.
crates and a piece of carpet, turned the carpet sideways, and I put the crates up against the carpet to make like a back. And then I took those cabinet doors and I put them over the front, and I basically made a little gun locker. By doing that
Right.
and making it that the doors could close, you didn't automatically detect all that shit in the vicinity because the doors were closed. So you could pack a whole bunch of stuff into a certain area, but not overload your fucking the amount of shit that you uh, detect in the vicinity.
I mean, personally, I think we need a different trader just because I'm not saying that we need a trader with like
Yeah, that one's old.
everything, like,
Yeah, no, that
not like
one's crazy old.
everything in the game, but like
Hmm.
at least like maybe have pox antidote in there so that way, like, if we have a situation that happened, like,
Yeah.
with poor Apex. Well, first of all, I didn't know that if you gave yourself a blood transfusion, it would cure you. For
Mm.
one, that was something new that I learned. But two, like, pox antidotes, probably something really good to have on hand considering we have pox inside the trader.
Hmm.
And that's exactly what happened. Like, nobody threw a pox, so we were fucking around in the trader, right? Because there's flashbangs in there.
Right.
So we were up at the top, and Apex is down at the bottom, and he was throwing flashbangs up at us. Well, apparently he wasn't throwing them high enough, or wherever he was throwing them, they were
Oh
bouncing back.
yeah, that's right. You
So they
popped that
weren't.
pox in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I got up on the thing and I chucked the fucking flashbang down there by him, and it landed by that one stand that's got the pox grenades on it, or the little pox vials on them,
Uh-huh.
and that shit fucking exploded, and poor Apex ended up getting pox. It also
Well,
didn't help that fucking Lycan was shooting off smoke grenades in there. So like, so he's running through the shit, and then he can't figure out why he's getting cut. Oh God, because it's pox. Oh, it was so bad,
thought it was just green smoke. Nope.
bro. It got from like bad to worse.
Yeah. Yeah, exporting them with loadout shit is a game changer because then you don't have to put the starting things in no more. A whole bunch of servers used to have those fucking
Yeah,
starting
that's what I
booths and
told
shit.
him.
You can eliminate all
That's
that
what I was
shit.
telling him.
Yeah.
I said because I was telling him about the little things, because I was telling him about a couple different servers that I'd been on, that they had set the loadouts. And I
Uh-huh.
said, and I thought if he did the loadout thing, then he could ultimately eliminate the little shacks or whatever that he's got on the coast. I was like, and that would
Hmm.
probably take away some of the lag or whatever. Um, but I think he needs to put food on people,
Yeah, agreed. Yo, like I was thinking about that
like
before it actually
something.
hit, and like if a server really wanted to, you could move it through themes, right? So like you could have one week everybody spawns in the fucking prison outfit, and the next week everybody spawns in fucking biosuit, and the next week
Uh,
everybody pops in like those yellow fucking biker helmets and shit with the nails and shit coming out of them. Like do the whole yellow outfit thing, yellow
yeah,
bag and everything. Like
I'm
you could do
fucking
some dope
dead.
shit with that. Yeah, we could go through and just like, cause I got a fucking clothing shop that's got
Well,
everything
it's
that I can
Christmas.
slap around
Christmas is
someone.
coming up, so you could
Yeah,
have
yeah,
everybody spawn in with like the Santa Claus hats and the Santa
yeah.
beards, and
Mm,
you could do the red hiking jacket and red jumpsuit pants or
yeah,
whatever.
we could totally put the fucking clothing shop and with the trader and shit, and just play with some fucking costumes, take some pictures and shit, and make those the loadouts
Mm-hmm.
to rotate through.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I know, I just don't, like, obviously I can't put him in, but I know for a fact because I've literally seen him on, like, 3 or 4 different servers now. There are there's headbands that got put in the game with this recent update, and they're like holiday headbands, and it's like reindeer antlers, there's a gingerbread man, there's a Christmas tree. I know
Hmm.
because I've got them on my head on like 4 different servers. And then they also have the fingerless gloves and then the regular like wool gloves, but they have them like Christmassy. And that's
Huh.
what I was gonna do if I could get those put in. I was gonna put that shit on, and like you said, we could like fucking take pictures because of it, the holidays are coming up and shit like that.
Hmm.
Um, and I think he should. I don't know if he's got to do it, but I'm pretty sure it's something you can turn on the Santa crashes and the Christmas
Yeah,
trees, can't
it's
you?
in the events file. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would turn those on for sure.
Or if he's got the heli crashes on already, just rotate them out. So that way the server stability stays the same because they drop about the same loot anyhow. Just swap them out for the holiday stuff. The Santa crashes. Yeah, that's what I did with that fucking statue. I played with that fucking statue to make her body glow like that. I figured out if you took a Santa sleigh crash and then sunk it below a certain point and then put a whole bunch of them in, it made that blue glow like a lot brighter. And so I sunk it to where you could only see the tip of it sticking out. It's like around her body. And then I duplicated the whole one, like, I don't know, like 10, 15 times to make it like fucking brighter and shit. I don't know if you've seen that pic. It's fucking crazy, dude. I started off building the base and then wound up building that goddamn thing. Yeah. The motherfuckers got like a wings made out of machetes and shit. Uh, yup. Yeah, I've spent the last fucking week trying to just improve everything I'm fucking doing. From Daisy stuff, streaming stuff to my chair. Everything just kind of went ham the last week. Fixing to go got a box of shit I pulled out. We've had, I don't know, like 3 or 4 PS4s over the years, and we've probably got like accumulated like 16 controllers around the fucking house. We've all got our own controllers that we use. So we got like a ton of old black ones that we just don't use no more. And I got like that, my VR, and a whole bunch of other shit I'm gonna go sell. And I'm gonna swap out all that stuff for found a gimbal that has like facial tracking, and I can mix that with my fucking streaming setup so that I can prop that fucker up somewhere in my room. And when I get up and start pacing around and shit, the camera will automatically follow me. Me having to worry about staying in frame and shit. You're muted, FYI. Coughing your brains out.
Yo, it's because I fucking like leaned over and I had my arm on my thing, and I don't know how I do it, but every once in a while I'll lay my arm across like where my little switch is on my headset to switch it to mute or not, and
Mm.
it'll mute it. It's fucking stupid.
Mm.
I was like, oh, that's cool, and you were like, you're muted if I was like, God damn it. Damn it. Not again.
Yeah, and then when I'm not using the thing, I got to thinking about it. This cat, this kitten my wife got. This motherfucker is all kind of playful and like hyperactive and shit. Someday I'm just gonna set up after I get that gimbal. I'm gonna set up the fucking. I'm gonna call it the kitty cam, and just every time the cat walks in the room, let the camera autofocus to it. 'Cause she'll all kind of fuck around behind me. Like she's got a little pile of toys she plays with. That little motherfucker plays fetch. She picked up a sock on my daughter's. It's like black and pink, and I could throw this motherfucker and she'll run to the other side of the house, grab it, pick it up, fight with this fucking thing, and then I'll just kind of ignore her for a few minutes. She'll bring it back to me, set it down at my feet, start meowing at me. Like, yo, this cat's a dog.
That's funny.
It's the second cat I've had to do that shit. They seem to all like pick their own little toy. Tommy did the same thing when he was a baby, man. He picked up my daughter's like did this, those one of those little toy necklaces. Looks like fucking Mardi Gras beads and shit. And he brought me a set of those at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, yo, I'm not playing with nothing with you. 5 o'clock in the morning. I got pissed off and I threw it across the room, right? Motherfucker jumped off the bed, ran, got it, brought it back, sets it on my chest. And I'm like, the fuck? So I threw it again. He brought it back. And I'm like, yo. So like 5 o'clock in the morning, I just sat up in the fucking bed and I played fetch with the cat for like 30 minutes. Then woke my wife up. I was like, yo, Tommy plays fetch.
My cats don't play fetch, but like, I don't know, sometimes they're. A lot of the times I don't have to worry about them, they just do their own thing because they're very independent, but then other times they're super fucking needy and like.
Mhm.
Give me attention. Like I don't. One day I'll eventually be able to find out what it's like to go to the bathroom by myself, but
That's
I
right.
doubt it.
Yeah, I have that issue now. Like when I walk every room I walk into, the kitten follows me. If I stop somewhere, she'll attack my leg. Like if I'm standing around outside, I trained her a couple of days ago, about 4 or 5 days ago. I trained her to go out with the dog. 'Cause she's too small to leave out there all the time with the other cats right now. She'll get fucked up by something out there. We don't live too far from the creek and shit. She'll get fucked up by a snake or a rat or something. And
Yeah.
so I just let her out with the dog. Well, I trained her to come in when the dog comes in. If she sits out there by herself for too long, about 5 minutes, she'll come you into the door. Like, wait, you left me out here. I've already got her trained on the fucking Nerf gun. Like that's when I hit my limit. Like when they fuck around too much and they're bugging me, I'll pull out that fucking Nerf gun. Even she's already figured it out. Oh, he's got that thing. I'm gonna bounce. I didn't even want another cat, yo. Now this thing is glued to me, and I hate it because it's so fucking adorable. I can't get mad at it.
Sounds about right. I love a fucking cat.
Man, I was fucking with my wife about, I guess 2 weeks ago. We was laying in bed. Tommy is a fucking, he's a living teddy bear. Like when it comes to bedtime and shit, dude, he loves to snuggle up and get under somebody's arms and just to be held like a fucking teddy bear. And he'll slide up in my side and like if I'm laying on my back, he'll put himself like right under my chest and next to my armpit and shit, and until I like throw my arm over him and just lay on my back holding him. You know, then I wake up
That's
one
funny.
night and he was in one arm, the cat was asleep on my chest, and my wife had nuzzled up to my left side, and I just kind of poked her a little bit. I was like, "Look at this shit." She's like, "What?" Like, I'm fucking covered in pussy.
I'm fucking dead. My one cat Zeus likes to be held like a fucking baby. It's quite hilarious. Literally can hold him like an infant and walk around my house. My other cat will sit on my shoulder like a parrot and I can walk around with him.
I've seen a few of them do that. That's pretty rare. That's pretty rare to get them to ride your shoulder without like fucking your whole shoulder up.
So when he was littler, he used to put his claws into me, but now he just kind of like wraps himself around my neck, kind of like a scarf.
Gotcha. Tommy's pretty good about that shit 'cause he's got a bad habit of stretching out at night, but the older he got, the more he figured out that like when he like he'll just touch me with his claws. He won't dig nothing in, but I'll feel it touch my skin, and then I'll feel him pull back like, oh, I don't want to hurt you.
Zeus, he'll soft paw me. Same thing. Like he won't put his
Yeah.
claws out. I actually don't think I've ever seen him put his claws out except for on like his cat tree.
Yeah, speaking in, I'm redoing this fucking chair right now, and I've had to factor that in. I got this black foam stuff that I used to make something else prior, and this fucking kitten just tears this shit up, which ain't no big deal. I got a ton of it, but I got to thinking about it, and I was like,
Right.
man, I'm gonna be mad than a motherfucker if I reupholster this chair and then she rips it up. I was like, I'm gonna have to intentionally
Oh,
put some
yeah.
foam on this motherfucker so she can, otherwise she gonna tear it up.
Right. Mm. Gotta love him and hate him.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just dad mode. I act like I fucking hate them, but I love the shit out them motherfuckers. 4 years ago, all we had was a dog. I've always been a dog person. I was like, I don't want a fucking cat. They're useless and da 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 da. My wife brings one home. That motherfucker has kittens, and then the mama runs off. I'm like, well,
Huh.
fuck. I guess we're raising these guys.
Mm.
Well, before she dipped, she kept trying to move them to weird places, man. She figured out how to open the drawers in the kitchen, and she kept putting them in the bottom drawers and stuff. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
jeez.
kept moving them back, until eventually I was like, it got to the point to where I was like, to keep the mama from moving them around in the middle of the night, I had to take them in their little box and set them next to me, next to my bed, so that if she come in there fucking with them, I'd hear her. Man, Tommy, man, I didn't know this. 'Cause I started researching it a little bit afterward, but I found out like Tommy's a Bengal, and different animal breeds have different like characteristics and shit. Well, Bengals apparently like pick one person, and then that's their person. They give a fuck about anything else, but they pick one person, and that's their person. And apparently the Tigers do the same thing. But uh, when he was a runt, because like he was the runt of the litter, he couldn't open his eyes, and it was like a week went by, all the rest of them had their eyes open, and he just had so much so crust in his eyes he couldn't open his eyes. So I took a warm rag and just slowly rubbed at his eyes, and kind of little by little worked that stuff off. He finally opened his eyes, and when he did, I guess I was the first thing he saw. So that motherfucker's been glued to me since he was a baby.
Mhm.
I call him a fucking drive-through kitty, man, because we got a little window in our kitchen, and if you walk past the fucking kitchen and he's outside and he wants in, he'll be crouched up, sitting in that window, meowing at everybody that walks past. Let me in.
Mm.
He figured out how to knock on the fucking front door. Fucked me up the first time he did it. He rack, rack, rack. What the fuck was that? I look over and Tommy's at the window. He figured out how to get his little nails in the fucking the what do you call it? The screen, the little metal screen on the fucking windows and shit. He figured out how to like stick his nails in and pull on it and let it go, and it would make like this rattle noise. And he would like whop 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 hit it. I saw him teach his fucking brother how to do it one day, Pinky. He was out there and Tommy did it, and then Pinky reached up and did it kind of like, and Tommy just kind of looked at him. He's like, no, you got to do it hard like this. And he reached up and did it again, even harder. Like, that's how you got to do it. And then Pinky reached up and did it too. I was like, that motherfucker just taught the other one how to do it. And Pinky fucking potty trained himself. I was walking through the fucking hallway one day and I seen Pinky with somebody left the fucking seat up. Pinky done hopped on top of that motherfucker and took a piss. I'm like, yo. Told my wife, I was like,
Oh
let me
yeah.
see this shit, yo. Motherfucker needs to teach the rest of them. Save me on some kitty litter, yo.
Mhm.
Alright. I gotta pay the crash.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about getting fucking old that waking up early is cool all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've been waking up like
Felt that.
between like 4:30 and 6 every morning, and I ain't got shit to do. That stuff I want to, but I don't know why. All right, I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow.
All right.
All right, later.
Later.
All right, put this. Right there for now. All right, gotta hop off for the night. My system was getting hot before, and I gotta move a bunch of stuff right here in front of me before I can open up that cabinet door to let that shit in. So I got a bunch of stuff to review and fix and finish. I'd say over the course of the next week or so, I'm going to be hyper busy. I'm trying to get this chair finished first, because finishing this allows me to do everything else. So I got to finish this first. After I get this finished, I'm hopping back to DayZ. I'm jumping back into the editor. I'm going to start making tutorials. I'm going to start making my Patreon. I'm going to start redirecting my YouTube channel and using my sound effects and shit. Like a whole plethora of shit coming. Until then, man, bear with me. Get a bio up and some other stuff and get this stuff rolling. So, yup, till next time, y'all take her easy.